Hello and welcome to USF's IEEE's tutorials, and today we're going to solder a couple of components in an IC socket. And the idea that you have a lot of resistors or something you're going to be putting together, you want to get it done quickly, so what I suggest is wherever they need to go, putting them in that position, and when you have them through, bending the leads. And what bending the leads is going to allow you to do is it's going to allow you to flip the board and, handle it so you can put other components in and you're not going to lose anything. And that's a real benefit when you're working with a lot of components because it saves a lot of time. So now we have our two resistors in, and we'll go ahead and solder them in.
Like that literally happened. That was like the first mistake. We just started putting boxes on and made like a wrong.
And the idea behind this is you want to get a good connection between the soldering board, the component that you're soldering to, and you want to use the tin, or the solder to come in and out and make the connection. Because if you use the iron to come in and out, what you can have is a problem like that where the solder sticks to it. So use the solder to go in and out and leave the iron on stable. And
so like it does check it correctly and come back to the line and do its decision. But you take it apart.
So there's two resistors, and once you're done with that, you want to just clip off the ends.
No. It's
Alright, now that the leads are cut off, you can see they're in. We're going to go ahead and put in the IC socket. Now, the benefit for an IC socket is if you had, say, like an 8-pin or a 16-pin IC, you don't want to spend all day soldering all those pins in because you could very easily fry the chip. So the best thing to do is to use this IC socket, and that eliminates any chance of damaging any hardware. And you solder that in just like you solder anything else. Just put a nice connection between the board and the component, and put the solder up against, and it should just melt right in. Make a good connection, and then you can just duplicate that to the rest of the pins. And once you're done soldering that in, you just take the IC and place it in the saddle or the socket, and there you go.